love bugs. Once again, it is your girl Lumi Love here with another message from the divine. As I always say, today if you're hearing my voice, I ask that you harden not your heart, for I am just a messenger and we are all here to witness and learn. Thank you guys for your likes, subscribes, shares, views, and memberships. Everything is greatly appreciated, my loves. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and check out the memberships to see if you would like to donate to the channel or if you want some extra readings. And shout out to those who are already donated to the channel. It is greatly appreciated, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this message because I'm hearing some channeling. Let me try to pick a deck. That's funny. I did the Inky Binky Bonky, and Daddy had a donkey. Donkey died, Daddy cried, Inky Binky Bonky. Somebody, a father figure, a father figure could have been an ass, could have had an ass, could have had some ass. Okay, Daddy had a donkey. The donkey died, and then Daddy cried. Maybe, I don't know, somebody asked somebody to do something. I am hearing trabajo. Okay, so something about work. Someone's foresight. They thought they were going to be able to move on to something. They did some sort of work to move forward. Now they feel like an ass or something going on. I heard te oíste. I think that means like you fucked yourself. What is going on, y'all? Somebody did some sort of work. This could be somebody who like speak Spanish or like is of like they could, oh shit. Okay, so this is a high priest. Yeah, a high priest that possibly speaks Spanish. Speaks Espanol, trabajo, for their job, their work. Something fell out the deck. Hold on. Oh my gosh, somebody could have fell out doing work on you. It's the end of some sort of conflict. Other people want to make amends now. You have won the fight. These people have a lot of inner conflict because they never did like you. What the heck going on? Somebody could be Portuguese, a Portuguese descent. I was going to say percent. Okay, so they may have a Portuguese percentage in them. You may have some sort of I think it's the person with Portuguese percent, a percentage in them. Somebody did something. Te oíste. You fucked yourself. Somebody fucked themselves for some sort of work trying to come against you just to get in a higher position, get in the King of Pentacles position. Maybe there was a spiritualist who did some work against you. And now the conflict has ended because this person failed out. They failed out. Okay, this person failed. They fell out though. Like I guess after this person was conjuring up whatever they was conjuring up in front of these people, they fell the fuck out. And that's how this situation was balanced out. This person could be DEAD, bro. This person is gone. This person is no longer on this earth. They're under judgment. They're in purgatory. What the freak? And that was justice because this person refused to stop attacking you. This person thought that they really knew what they were doing. This person just attacked you unwarranted. So I guess someone hired this person to attack you, and it was supposed to be like they were supposed to celebrate. They were supposed to celebrate whenever this was done. A family, somebody was supposed to be in a happy family after this masculine got done doing whatever work he was doing on your ass, and this person is gone, bro. This person, as soon as they finish whatever spell this was, or right in the middle of the ritual, this person passed the fuck out. This person is gone now. This person could have been on a ventilator. This person could have been like hooked up to a machine in the hospital for a couple days, maybe even a couple hours, and this person passed away. This person is gone. This person is gone, and now these people, like I said, they want to end this conflict. They want to make amends with you. They felt like they were going to win the fight, or you won the fight, and now they have a lot of inner conflict because this person is supposed to be a King of Pentacles, somebody who was money hungry. They only took this job to attack you because they were money hungry, and they also were hired on this job because they had, I keep hearing a failed, what is it, failed safe plan? Is that what it's called? Like they didn't think that they was going to fail. They thought it was, somebody thought they was bulletproof. Something going down, y'all. What was it? Este no quiere tu grandes. Este es domogogo. This person was a hater. This person didn't want you to make it. You were making it. You were having success, and this person was watching you, and he envied you. He envied you, and he told himself that he was going to be able to put you on your ass, and Daddy had a donkey. He ended up getting put on his ass. Donkey died. I'm trying to tell you, Daddy cried. Somebody's father figure could have hired this person to work against them. A father figure could have worked against you. Whether it could be an ex-husband, a baby daddy, your daddy, somebody else daddy, somebody who's a father figure, a masculine. There were two masculine energies who got together in confidence, okay, and thought that they were going to take you down. And I'm telling you, this King of Pentacles under judgment is for some sort of being a leader in this group. He was some sort of leader of a group, a leader of some spiritualists. Okay, I'm hearing something about a mambo or a santero. possibly was warned to take the middle path, was warned not to fuck with you, and they did it anyway. They did it all for the money. They teamed up with somebody for the money instead of paying attention to what they was jealous of you. They was jealous of you, and they was supposed to get a piece of the pie. I'm here. We finally got a piece of the pie. Okay. Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. It took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Okay, get the fuck out of here. It was a group of people who wanted to get out of some sort of financial bind, out of some sort of financial bind, and they started attacking you. They made a decision to try to attack you and take you down. From the moment they laid eyes on you, they said they was gonna bury you. Period. And guess who got buried? Period. Those who tried to sacrifice you ended up getting sacrificed, and they did it in confidence. They were arrogant. Okay? Assertive. Took a direct action to come straight to, like, didn't think twice about it. They was just on that shit. Did not think twice about it. They really thought they was gonna celebrate. Maybe they celebrated too soon, because there's too many celebrating cards going on. They celebrated too soon. They celebrated too soon on maybe taking your fulfillment, taking some sort of creativity from you. So they came at you, maybe in your subconscious. That's why they thought they was gonna win, because they thought they was playing in the dark. I heard everything looks better in the dark, dark, dark. This person was blind to the fact that they could not take you out, Queen of Cups. This person really thought, what the fuck is wrong with this person? Somebody gave them knowledge about you, possibly, or they thought that they had some sort of knowledge about you. That's why they decided to partner up, because they was like, oh, this is gonna work. I keep hearing failed safe or failed proof, some shit. I'm gonna have to look it up and see what the hell it's called after this, because I keep hearing it and I don't want to say it wrong, but come on now, they partnered up together. They were addicted to doing something, or these two people who partnered up against you were very materialistic, and they thought that they were going to be able to trap you to get some sort of 10 of Pentacles. And now they heavily burdened because the leader of this clique is gone. Listen, I pulled cards yesterday in a reading, and I've been pulling cards for the past week or so, that is telling you that evil witches and wizards are dying. These antagonists, I'm hearing you're a protagonist, people coming against the protagonist. These antagonists are the ones. Somebody could be a teacher, somebody could be an English teacher, somebody could have been teaching this motherfucker English. Lord have mercy. I said they spoke Spanish. Somebody could have been teaching this person English. But it was a lot of different spiritualists, priests and priestesses that were coming against divine beings. Okay, I'm hearing children of the sun. They kept coming against children of the sun, and that's what changed their fate. People are heartbroken now. It's a lot of funerals going on, a lot of rainy days, because they have been defeated. Ooh, period, child. They have been defeated. Somebody got rejected. Somebody feels rejected. Somebody feels like they was going to reposition themselves with this. They were given an opportunity to reposition themselves. It was some group that was in poverty or came from poverty. Could have came from a third world country to another third world country, because let's call the U.S. what the U.S. is now. Okay? They were warned to walk away. They had plenty of chances to walk away. I feel like people were stalking you. If you've been hearing like a lot of bike riding around you, like motorcycles, it might have been these people trying to attack you. I'm really getting heavy on the motorcycles. I don't know if these people just had motorcycles, or they were trying to create a certain atmosphere around you with the revving of their engines, certain stuff like that. You might have heard a lot of even when my Wi-Fi turned off yesterday. Oh my gosh, even in my reading from yesterday, when my Wi-Fi turned off while I was doing the reading, immediately after you heard the revving of the engine. These people are heartbroken about this money. They're heartbroken that they lost their leader. They're heartbroken that you're possibly still out here following your heart. Yeah. And you're in your power. Whatever they sent towards you did not work. You stood up for yourself. Because your emotions are balanced. You didn't let something upset you, or like I said, with all them revving of the engines around you and all of that shit, you didn't let it upset you. You didn't let that energy, like, when that's a part of gangstalking, when they rev up a lot of engines around you, or like, you know, you hear pow-pows, maybe people shooting around you, or, you know, just random loud noises to make you jump, to make you afraid, okay? I'm also getting, if you stay with somebody who's a little shifty, you feel like this person could be possessed, you feel like this person really don't like you like that, but they're being covert about it. This person tries to sneak up on you on purpose. It's covert narcissism. Somebody around you could be trying to sneak up on you on purpose. Like I said, this person can be possessed, or this person just flat out don't like you. But this person is being used in this ploy as well. They could be using people in your home or people that's around you to sneak up on you. And I don't mean like a prank, like, ooh, but you don't never hear this person come, and then when you turn around, the motherfucker's right there to make you jump. This person gets a thrill out of doing that, a thrill out of making you nervous. That's some sort of covert way of being a narcissist, okay? They try to do that to get your emotions in balance with this King of Cups, but your emotions are balanced with this King of Cups, okay? And that's what ended something for them. Or like I said, somebody got caused to death for trying to cause a death to you. And it is this Emperor energy, or they did it for this Emperor energy. Maybe this Emperor energy is the one now that wants to move off the calmer waters because, oh my goodness. Do you see them two cards? Because the Hierophant is in the Ten of Swords right now. What's behind that? All for chasing money. Giving some sort of cursed money. Somebody took some cursed money. Somebody passing around cursed money, or somebody's promising someone cursed money. Who is this Emperor? This is this father figure. This is the daddy had a donkey. The donkey was a spiritualist. The donkey died and daddy cried. He upset. Who is this? Some of y'all could have had a deadbeat father figure, okay? Because I'm hearing daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair, to change my underwear. Daddy wasn't there, okay? Somebody tried to steal your mojo, okay? We're talking about Austin Powers. Somebody tried to steal your mojo. Somebody want to move in with you. What the hell is this? Somebody thought they had control over you. Maybe they wanted you to move in with them. They thought they had authority over you. They wanted you to let go of your independence and follow them. This person was going to come towards you and be very fake, friendly, and affectionate, like they care for you, and this person don't care for you. Okay, I'm seeing battle ready, but somebody got a bottle ready. What is the bottle ready for? I'm hearing something about a Maltese cocktail. Somebody was going to try to vandalize your home, or could have paid for somebody to vandalize your home. Somebody wanted to set your home on fire while you were sleeping, and they were going to use a Maltese cocktail. What the fuck is going on? Who is this Emperor? Well, we already know who the Emperor is. Yeah, this is a person that overthought something, or is having inner turmoil right now, overthinking. They don't know what's going to happen to them because something happened to this person. So, they was trying to be sneaky and stay hidden, and they was trying to put all the blame on the other person. But baby, karma don't miss. I'm here, bop, 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 bop. I'm telling you, somebody finna get done. Somebody finna get, it's a lot of people that's finna pass away because of this action that these folks took to try to bully you, to try to push you in a corner. I'm hearing nobody puts baby in the corner. What the fuck? You were innocent in the situation, bro. You were innocent in the situation. Somebody had a spiritual crush on you. They thought they would get success if they came and brought in some sort of offer to you. So this person doing, oh my gosh, whoever this was that this father figure hired was supposed to come in and accomplish something. They were supposed to come in and sleep with you. That's how they were going to get your energy and then use your energy against you in some sort of death spell. But you wouldn't allow this person in, so they rushed in haste and did the death spell anyway, and that's why they ended up passing out. Maybe they were all covertly in the subconscious. This person was supposed to come and, like, I'm telling you, this is, I picked up on this a long time ago. Like, not a long time ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe. But it was something about these people, like, in your family, or some family figures, like family figures. Okay, some figures that were supposed to be family towards you, some people, they were using a high priest, and they wanted this high priest to come in and talk to you. This magician energy, and he was from either South America or Central America or somewhere else, you know, and he did speak Spanish. He had a percentage of Portuguese, okay, because they did, maybe, you know, the Spaniards did come down to Southern America and Central America and colonize the area, okay, so he may have had a percentage of Portuguese in him, whatever. That's what I picked up on in the beginning. But this person was supposed to come in, and they were supposed to, like, get you to want to talk to them, to want to date them. They were supposed to come in and this person looked real good, okay? This person was cost effective is what I'm hearing, so he didn't charge too much off the bat. He only charged by how much work he had to do. So if he could just come in and look real good and take you on a couple dates or whatever, that wouldn't cost whoever hired them that much money. It was just he would, you know, lay down with you. I keep hearing get you pregnant. This person was supposed to get you pregnant. They were supposed to be a handler. You had someone who was trying to send a new handler toward you to try to get you pregnant, okay? But some of y'all, if not get you pregnant, then try to get in your womb, get in your belly, okay? You know, put their phallus up in there so they can try to pull on your energy. They could have some sort of bind, a spiritual bind, or you would spiritually have married this person, okay? Because y'all would have had intercourse. When you have intercourse with somebody, you spiritually marrying that person. That's why they have a tie on you. That's why they can still pull from your sacred chakra energy. That's why if they, you know, you didn't allow them in your energy, but you did let them hit, and then they so happen to masturbate about you, they could still pull your energy. They can still try to sleep with you in your dreams because they have that connection. So this person was trying to have a connection to you so that they will be able to easily do a death spell on you. Like literally, this person was supposed to come in looking good, right? Sleep with you and then take your energy back to a whole group of people, and they were all supposed to just sleep together the whole fucking night, have some big party, celebrating too soon, some big party, some big orgy. They was talking about this. These people have sexually transmitted demons because they was even talking about this, and they got so into it that they ended up doing it right then and there. It was like they were so turned on by the fact that they were going to have some sort of control over you, or maybe they was just turned on because there was a bunch of people in there who thought that this masculine looked good, whether it was male or female. They all wanted to have sex together, and as they were planning to come and do something to you, they possibly got turned on and ended up sleeping with each other. Maybe it was whoever hired this person. Maybe he ended up having a threesome with this man and his wife. It could have been that, okay? Whatever was going on, it was 3 people celebrating right here, okay? And they were trying to get this man to come in towards you, okay? Trying to figure out where you was gonna be at, trying to find out if somebody near you knew some plans that you had, or if you was in your phone looking up somewhere to go, or if you was planning on doing something. They were gonna try to put this masculine in that area where you were, and he was going to be like, y'all ever went somewhere and like you minding your business, and next thing you know you see somebody and you like, damn, this person fine. Like out of all the people that were there, your eyes went toward this person. That's probably how you met your last handlers, okay? Maybe somebody just came out of the blue and gave you a compliment, and you really ain't smitten most of the time, but when this person said something, you was just like, oh my god. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That might be how you met your handler back in the day. Whatever they was trying to do, they were trying to get you to lay eyes on this man, and once you laid your eyes on this man, you was gonna be like, it was gonna be that spell work. Like this person was gonna know that you were already there in the vicinity. That he might have had a nose ring too for some of y'all. He literally might have had a nose ring, because I just touched mine out of nowhere. But he might have had a nose ring, okay? Yeah, had past tense, because that motherfucker pushing up daisies. But yeah, so like he might have like caught your attention, and then but like he saw you first. It was gonna be like he was in the vicinity, in the area, and he would have saw you first, and that's when he would have started chanting and then doing this and doing that. It's like a vampire thing. It's like a glamour spell. Like he would have just been glistening in the lights. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck was going on, but this, maybe it was because of jewelry, okay? Maybe if it wasn't a nose ring, he just had on a lot of jewelry, okay? I don't know, but this person was going to attract you. This person was going to see you first, and they were going to chant, and then once you laid your eyes on them, that was a part of the spell too, and they was going to draw you in, okay? He immediately was going to shower you with comments. He was going to say, out of everyone else, I'm telling you, like I hear the accent, out of everyone else, you're the most beautiful person in the room, blah 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 blah. You know, he was going to really lay that shit on thick, bro. A scammer. He was really gonna lay a deceitful scammer, a thief. He was really supposed to lay that shit on. And then we got right here with the crush. He was already spiritually attracted to you anyways. He think you look good. He was ready to take this opportunity, and he thought he was gonna have success and accomplish something with this, and the only thing he accomplished was becoming fertilizer for the worms. Like, this is crazy work. This is crazy work. He may have some sort of spiritual belief that he needed to get cremated after he passed away. He's literally pushing up daisies. Somebody might have used him to like fertilize, like they're going to use his ashes in some sort of garden, or pour it in some sort of water or something like that. I heard ashes, ashes, to dust, he's going to fertilize the earth again. Sheesh. That's your spiritual team. Wop, 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 wop. Tearing his ass up in the spirit realm. This is crazy work, but this man was supposed to deceive you. This man ended up passing away. And I think because he couldn't meet you somewhere, maybe you're in hermit mode and he couldn't meet you somewhere, or you don't be out like that, or maybe shit, his little glamour just didn't work. And wherever you was at, you was just minding your good old glory business. And you went on about your day, and that kind of like offended him a little bit. So he became a little obsessed. He didn't stop. But they did some final ritual. And this person tried to use, I don't know if this was like an old picture or something of yours that this masculine tried to use. Maybe these family members got like a pair of your underwear or something. Like if you spent the night at their house, or you was around them and all of a sudden you was missing a pair of underwear, or somebody was like, yeah, I'll wash your clothes, or some shit like that, bro. Somebody got something of yours and gave it to this man. For some of y'all, they could have did your hair, literally took a piece of hair out of a comb or brush or something. He was trying to attach himself to you in the spirit, and it just, everybody was surprised by what happened. I'm telling you, I think this man died in the middle of having intercourse, bro. Broken pride, disaster, sudden upheaval. They snatched him up out his body. They told him to quit, and he kept going hard, trying to get in your energy, sleeping with these Queen of Wands energies. Somebody he could have came over here with, somebody else who was a part of this, because he came out the King of Wands, so I guess it was somebody else who he thought looked good. He was trying to sleep with them. He had a lot of different options, a lot of different Queen of Wands in reverse energies, even though it didn't come out in reverse because I'm pulling out the deck, but I'm getting heavy Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, and then with the Eight of Wands, like he was out here sleeping with a lot of different feminine energies, and it could have been all at one time, bro. And he was trying to harvest their energy. I'm getting harvest their sacred energy for a money grab. Y'all know when I see sometimes this King of Pentacles, it just screams money grab. Somebody rushing in to do a money grab. He thought he was protected with this armor. So he could have been wearing sexual protection. But he still was in the act with these women. He could have been, I'm sorry to get more explicit, but he could have been real good at eating vagina. And maybe that's what he was doing with these different women. They was having intercourse with him, and the way that he was siphoning their energy is because sometimes he would, you know, with the vagina, you know. He thought he was protected. Maybe he just thought he had spiritual protection if he wasn't wearing a condom. Child, he was sleeping with these different people. Heavy on having luxury, profit, success. Maybe he did that for a living. Maybe he was like a trick or something for a living. Y'all, I don't even want to say trick, because I feel like he was the one getting tricked on. Like, it could have been women that was paying him to sleep with him. I don't want to get no more into it, but he gone. He died in the middle of having intercourse with somebody trying to jump into your energy. Or like I said, he was meant to get you pregnant. Get in a relationship with you, act like everything all good, and then 3 months in, whoop your ass while you pregnant. Start beating on you. Start ghosting you. Start doing all kind of crazy stuff. He was supposed to be a handler. I guess he didn't want to hold no more. And so, okay, he didn't want to hold no more to make his money to have a home. Y'all, he was some sort of practitioner who was specializing in sex magic and all kind of glamour magic, and he was just doing his thing. And I believe he was sleeping with men and females, you know, and in group settings and all that stuff like that. I don't want to talk about it no more. These people upset. All these people who they traumatized. They saw this man drop dead right in front of them. Sheesh. We finna be talking about a lot of deaths. I just want y'all to know, within these harvest months, within this fall, they all fall down. I'm telling you, a lot of these people finna start falling, and you finna be hearing about it. And every time you hear about somebody passing away, or somebody being scared they about to pass away, or they can't believe they about to pass away, you about to hear about this shit now, cuz somebody could be from Los Angeles. I don't even know why I said it like that. You about to hear about this shit now, cuz they disappointment. Somebody's disappointed by all the hard work that they put in and the money that they paid in this situation. They should have been saving money, because ain't none of this shit work. So now they piss pot ass po, and that could be this emperor crying, trying to, you know how you try to flip some money, like you put money in on an investment to try to flip it and get more back. That's what he thought he was doing. I'm hearing this man could have slept with like princesses and could have got caught up in scandals with queens. Like, this person was hired to like, he be sleeping with the upper echelon. He be sleeping with like the 1%ers. Like, he be sleeping with people who are elites. And some of these men, these emperor energies, would pay this masculine to break up their marriages or to get blackmail on their wives. You know, like if they hear that their wife want to leave and they don't want their wife to leave, then they'll send this man in to, like, you know, wine and dine this woman, sleep with her, then get evidence of it and use it against her and say, you cannot divorce me, like I can treat you like shit and you can't go nowhere because I got the money, and you won't be able to get no money from me if you divorce with me just because you ain't got no job and I got all the assets, bitch. You won't be able to get no money because I got this proof right here that you cheated on me. Oh my gosh. Literally, I'm hearing they even sent this man into women with businesses and their husband would be jealous of them and they would send it in, you know, send these men in to get hired on at this business, and then this dude would end up sleeping with these women, and then the men would use that evidence to get a divorce from them and get alimony from the women, take the businesses from the women, get the money from the women to leave them high and dry. Very spiteful masculine energies. And somebody hired this man because he was so good at what he did for everybody else to come in and try to wind it down you, and this bitch couldn't even get in your energy, child. You was too strong for the weak ass shit he was putting down. You got some good news coming in, or this may be the good news, that one of your attackers is completely gone, and now this person is crippled, whoever this emperor hierophant energy is, because his ass ain't got no more money to be paying nobody to come in and try to take you out, to come in and try to trick you. Yeah, this somebody who been moving in secret, somebody who wanted to stay hidden because they've been causing you all this conflict and they didn't want you to know that it was their ass. But now that cycle is successfully ended because this person is flat ass broke. They spent their last money. Okay, maybe they ended up giving this man their money so he could come in and do something to you. Good Lord, have mercy, what is going on? Jesus. That's all I keep hearing. Somebody's calling out to God. They didn't want to. Somebody is calling out to the Most High. Okay? They did not want to believe that they will be in this position, and now they asking God for forgiveness, asking God for help, asking their God for help is what I heard. Holy my. I keep hearing, my God, on today. This person got to be a little older. This father figure is a little older. Okay, this person is literally calling out. What is going on? I don't even know what deck to grab. I don't think this person knows what to do. I think this person is blindsided. They don't know what to do. They don't know who to go to, they don't know. I don't even know, y'all. Oh my. They had tunnel vision on you though. Damn. Okay, they had tunnel vision on you, this whole cult. And it was supposed to be a secret that they were targeting you. Somebody could be, what the mountains got to do with it? What the mountain, and then this fire is giving me somebody somebody stayed close to some mountains, stayed in some mountains. Somebody got a home on the mountains. And whoever this was who had tunnel vision on you is the one who sent this person to travel toward you, the one who wanted to set your house on fire. They had someone from some sort of cult in the mountains to come toward you, or somebody who worked for a cult that stayed in the mountains in secret to keep themselves secret. They had different identities. You could have been a female. They kept a secret about you because you were out of this world. So somebody had tunnel vision on you, maybe a lot of passion for you. This masculine who was a part of this cult, he traveled toward you, tried to do it covertly because he wanted to get you. But something happened with mountains and aliens. I think that's a part of this cult. He was supposed to marry you. He was supposed to build a family with you. Give me some on these mountains. And then commit fraud. Give me something on, oh my God, commit fraud with drugs and poison. And then take the child. Good Lord. It's masculine. He's trapped now in purgatory. Because of some sort of drug at this party. Somebody could have gave him the wrong drug. So, oh my God. Somebody, oh, what? There's so much going on. So this person want to talk about how he died. We have the spirit of this person maybe trying to reach out to you and tell you, because he knows that you have real gifts, trying to reach out to you and tell you what the hell was going on behind closed doors, who was trying to plot on you, and he's in purgatory. That's who praying. That's who asking for forgiveness. And they like, if I just go to her and I tell her everything, can I be free of this? Can I, either go to hell or heaven? I guess purgatory is worse than hell or heaven. It's a mental state. But something happened with some drugs and some poison. Maybe this person was supposed to get you to a party and they were supposed to put something in your food and your drinks. But I feel like the reverse happened to this man. That's why in between doing what, oh my God, he took like ecstasy or something in his heart. Like him doing all of this stuff, and in this moment his heart like went he went into cardiac arrest. He literally went into cardiac arrest at this party. That is how he just flat out just fell out. And everybody in there, I'm hearing people scream. I'm seeing girls like pull up their clothes on them a little bit. Like, oh my gosh, screaming. Somebody was on top of this man, you know, on top of his bottom part, and somebody was on top of his face. And she jumped off because she thought she was suffocating him. And I'm seeing the person that was on top of him, like on his bottom half, was like popping him on his cheek, like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And this man had like a heart attack. He went into cardiac arrest. He took too much of the ecstasy. Damn, they was at some sort of party, and now he's trapped in purgatory though. Trapped in that moment. What the freak? So now he want to come and tell you what some people was doing to you? Or this is just something that you need to know? Only reason he was a practitioner is because, yeah, maybe because he did the love spells. Because he did the spells to look like he was a very handsome man to get people to want to come in and talk to him. Why are we here, sir? Because he want to shed light on something that's holding him up in purgatory. Not him trying to plead his case and say he innocent. He was just doing the job that he do. He was innocent. What do you mean innocent, sir? These people hired him. And they told him bad things about you to make him pass judgment on you and want to betray you. But he knows now that he wouldn't have done that to you. But it was a part of some sort of plan that he needed to bring some money back somewhere. I told you his parents may stay in some sort of village that's in some sort of mountains or something. Somebody could stay in, be from Peru. Lord, somebody could be a Peru. What is going on? This person wanted to tell you something that was hidden from you in the past. Something that somebody was saying about you in the past that made them rush in and attack you, or try to rush in and attack you because they were trying to help people from their childhood. They was trying to help their family or something in the mountains. Hermit, they needed money. His family or something was from the mountains somewhere. Somebody could stay in Peru, real shit. But his family was from the mountains and he needed some money to help them. Maybe one of his family members is sick or some shit. Or he just wanted to move his family from out of being in the hermit, in the bush. I did see on the Knight of Pentacles, he was supposed to be protected. He had this pinnacle and he was riding down to a wooded area. It could be some sort of valley in the middle of these mountains or something. But he needed some money. Who is this Queen of Swords? And that's why he was supposed to trap you. Maybe a Queen of Swords is it who? Who is this Queen of Swords? Shit. Okay. You pulling cards out of my hand? Excuse you. Okay. This Queen of Swords was somebody who gave him the scoop on you and told him that he would have good news to bring back to his people if he was able to stop you or able to get in this relationship with you. He will be financially stable and he will be able to help his family if he got in this relationship with you, and he wouldn't have to give himself to these people. He wouldn't have to sell pussycat to these people no more. I'm telling you, he was sleeping with men and women, and this person came from an impoverished area and they pimped him out, they trafficked him, and he ended up being so attractive, okay, that he started sleeping with some of the elites and he started learning spell work and stuff from these elites. But he claimed that he was doing all this so that he can feed his family. That was the whole purpose of them selling him off to some other female, and this female showed him the game or showed him the way on how to get money, how to trick other females, what women like, dressed him up real nice when he got his hair cut, taught him English. What am I in, y'all? What am I in, bro? And this man feel like he just don't deserve to go down, like he was just the worst person in the world. He was doing the job that he was supposed to do. But he feels like he's blocked from being, first of all, he was blocked from helping his family, but he's blocked from being, they had drugs and poison at a party. Like this man was a prostitute, bro. He was a male escort, is what I heard, for feminine elites. And he went to these parties and somebody hired him to come towards you. This star energy. And they told him to do it. They told him how to do the magic to get you. This woman was the one that would go and, okay, my gosh, on today. Okay, So he may have a very religious or spiritual family, and he didn't want them to know what he was doing. Okay, but he was selling pussycat and selling penis and whatever, and eating cootie mouth for these older women at these parties. But he was being solicited by this Queen of Swords. She was the one, and he ended up sleeping with a lot of these Queen of Wands at these parties just to get his name out there. You know, these people in these elite groups like to have, you know, sex parties, freak-offs, and that's what they do most of their magic, to siphon their energy. And this masculine had a good repertoire. Is that the word? This Queen of Swords was the one who possibly sexually abused this masculine, had him freaked out, told him to take the drugs so he can stay up. Somebody had some restraints on their genitals. Okay, too many details. We're not getting into freak-offs. Let's get into who this Queen of Swords is. I heard elite. She may be a high-priced prostitute as well. She's heartbroken. She's scared as fuck too. A lot of people is scared, I'm telling you. She got some sort of BBL, got her body done just so she looked good on video. They record these parties. I'm seeing nasty, impulsive. They record these parties. And she would sleep with this masculine as well. And she wanted to look good while doing this. Maybe she was jealous of you because this masculine didn't want to do it no more. Maybe she knew that if this masculine came in your energy, or was able to even get around you or close to you, if you accepted him or even spoke to him, he would heal. And she didn't want that. So she was also a part of this emperor and her who set this whole situation up. What is she? What is her occupation? She could be a realtor. Or she could be a probate lawyer. She has to deal with homes, properties. A property manager, somebody who was watching you. She hired your property manager to watch you. If you have somebody in the HOA, she hired someone in the HOA to watch you, possibly try to overcharge you for certain things at your home. But they kept an eye on you so that they could do this magic on you. Somebody recorded a video of you, good Lord, to do this magic. This man feels like torn apart. His heart is torn apart. He's heartbroken because he was supposed to, or he agreed to do this crime of passion, and he has been watching you through some sort of, with outer space, through some sort of like space satellite. They be using them fucking satellites, talking about they be monitoring them planets. Bullshit. They be looking at y'all ass, okay? What in the world? So he want to apologize for this? What is an orange collar crime? I thought I saw orange collar crime. Criminal activity committed by working in manual labor or trade professions, using their access or tools of knowledge of their workplace to commit theft and fraud, embezzlement, using client info for fraud, sharing personal. Damn. So he would sleep with some of these women, I told you, and he would fuck around and get information or get stuff or record the video and sell it to the masculines or whatever. He would utilize his shit to go against women, go against whoever the client was, go against who the client wanted him to go against, some shit like that. He was out here sleeping with older women, stealing social security numbers and bank account numbers, and he was getting caked on. He was out here living this life, baby. We don't care about. I ain't gonna. Just let us know what you got to know. I mean, what we need to know, and then you can go on, hon. You can go on and do what you gotta do. You just gotta let the collective know that people was trying to set the collective. Okay. So what was this Queen of Swords? What was her profession? Hidden. She wanted to keep it hidden. She wanted to hide who she was, staying hidden. What's her profession? Well, she wants to hide her because of client info. She wants to stay hidden because she uses client info to commit crimes. She does a lot of embezzlement, sharing personal information from these property managers, or I'm telling you, she knows something that got to do with properties. She may be that probate lawyer, life insurance claims, a power supply. When people get taken out, she does magic on the back end. That's what she's trying to hide. She's trying to hide that she do magic on the back end, but she worked with life insurance claims. She's a probate lawyer, splitting up certain things. A power supply. Didn't I say she stay in your neighborhood? She stay close to you. They were supposed to hire some sort of serial killer, an accomplice. Didn't I say somebody was supposed to throw like a malt tea cocktail through your window and set you on fire? She could have been sleeping with this person as well, having an affair outside of her husband. A lot of emotions are going on right now. She's trying to run away from what she did and stalking you on social media. She could have been a caregiver to somebody, or was supposed to be a caregiver, or there was somebody, this Emperor energy was supposed to be a caregiver of yours as you were healing. They hired someone to vandalize your shit, some sort of serial killer to vandalize your shit, and they wanted to keep you on a ventilator, keep you in the hospital for a couple days so that they could get this paperwork done, and this man would receive this money. And this woman could sail away. Maybe she's not from here. Or maybe they would send this masculine back to where he's from, and he might have to go by boat. Man gone. Didn't I say something about headed back to a wooded area, some sort of valley in the mountains? This was an inside job. Somebody who wanted revenge on you because you were loving, because you had your emotions balanced out, and they were very jealous of you. This woman could have been jealous of you as well, because she wanted a home, or she was supposed to help somebody with, look at this, home and greedy. I'm telling you, she's a probate lawyer, a paid actor. Maybe she acting like one. She's not a real lawyer. They've been surveilling you, staying in your neighborhood, watching you with these satellites. I kid you fucking not. Black collar crimes used to describe crimes committed by individuals in a religious authority or clergy, concealing some sort of crime of the church. So if you know church people been attacking you, didn't I say somebody sound, oh hallelujah, this, that, and the third, oh my God, on today? That got to be this Emperor energy. Somebody was supposed to come in your house and strangle you to the point of you passing out, leave you alive, mess up your head. You know what I'm saying? Like you have brain damage. You know, if you cut off oxygen for a certain amount of time, you can get brain damage. They wanted you to have brain damage so that this man can say he was a caregiver of yours, and they can take your fucking money, bro. Some sort of paperwork was missing, so they hired this masculine to come in and get up under you to steal your social security number or steal some sort of birth certificate or some shit of yours, so that this person can say that they had it already. They've been taking care of you since you was a child. A natural disaster didn't happen, and they trying to cover it up. The natural disaster when this man died of cardiac arrest. They trying to cover it up. Didn't I say somebody was pulling the cover back on them? They're in regret. They're afraid. Somebody want to commit suicide to get up out of this because they were a part of this assassination, and they don't want to go to fucking jail. What am I into? Every time I shuffle my cards, it's something else. They reaping what they sowed, bro. And they upset about it. They were the ones causing illusions for more than just you, and they gonna get caught. I'm telling you, causing illusions for people's 10 of Pentacles. They had this whole plan together, and now they mad because they can't go through with this shit because the main person they was gonna send to war you and fucking passed away. It's like anybody who they send in your energy to try to take something from you either get sick or pass away. And the fact that this man passed away was something very big, and he just really feel like that's crazy because I really wasn't the bad one. It was people worse than me doing this shit. Why did I have to be the sacrifice? But I think he's finding out, and I think he's mad with this Queen of Swords because she was supposed to have love for him. But I think she was the one who slipped whatever this was in his drink to keep him going strong, to keep him going, to push him over into overdrive is what I'm hearing. She was the reason he had cardiac arrest. She was the reason why this man passed away, because she was trying to keep him hard. Man, she might have mixed up Viagra with it too, bro. I don't know what's going on. It was all for money. She was pimping this man out. I guess that was his punishment because he could not come and get you. So she did something real impulsive and nasty and tried to overwork this person. Sir, I want to go ahead and get you to, you can go, baby. You can go ahead and go. We got the story. We got what you were supposed to say. You talk it out with God. He want me to find out what's going to happen to him. Okay, what's going to happen to him? Holy Spirit, is he going to be able to talk to y'all? Was he supposed to come and confess? Hey, go to God about it, boo. You see the light? Oh, wow. You're going to end up getting justice because you told some truth. You was being sacrificed. You were sacrificed. You're being told the truth. Okay, so that's what it was. Not only was he here to kind of tell you what happened or what was supposed to be planned, in turn, he was here because he found out who really went against him. And now he's free and not trapped, because he thought he was trapped because if he didn't tell you what happened, he would be trapped. But in turn, not only did he find out what happened, he found out what actually went on with him and how he passed. It happened in a flash. And he found out it's because of this woman. So now he's able to be free because he know what went down and what was supposed to be holding him to this. He just really felt guilty, and he thought that's what was weighing him down. But he found out what it was, and he able to go ahead on. Bless your heart now. Hopefully next time you do a little better. You ain't got to sell yourself for no money. My God, on today. I want to send you out on a good note. Let me send this masculine on where he need to go, and I'm going to click back on in just a moment. Okay, we back. He gone. But yeah, this was about your money. Yeah, he went ahead and moved on. He gone. He really was holding on to this earth because he thought he had to come and give you the message. But he found out some truth and clarity. He was very upset, I'm telling you. And he found out some truth and clarity, and he going on about his business now. Okay, so now everybody's looking at him like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. We all gonna die. Nah. Anything else we need to know about these people before we go? Okay, specifically, what's gonna happen to this Queen of Swords? That ass going to jail. Somebody did an autopsy report on this masculine. That's why. Remember when I said he had some sort of faith and he thought he was supposed to be cremated? This woman told these women told the folks that she was like, you know, watching over him, or she was related to him because he was from somewhere else, and she was related to him and he was with her, and that he wanted to be cremated, and that was going to give her joy if he would have been cremated, because they wouldn't have been able to do an autopsy report. And now she feels betrayed because they ended up doing an autopsy report and found out that this man was poisoned. They already found out that this man was involved in sexual activities, and he was some sort of gigolo, or whatever you want to call it. I'm hearing Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. He was a male gigolo, but he found out that somebody at this party, it's on tape and everything, this woman getting caught, that she put something in his drink, or she gave him some sort of contraceptive, well, not said contraceptive, damn. She gave him some sort of pill or something like that. She took a birth contraceptive. Was this lady pregnant? She might have lied to him and said that she was pregnant and got rid of the baby. Maybe she facilitates. Oh, wow. What she wanted hidden is she be giving people she be passing out Plan Bs and stuff after these parties. And if they can't get rid of it that way, she does some sort of ritual sacrifice to get rid of the babies that come from these parties. Oh, she going down. She going to jail for misusing narcotics, for private baby unalivings. Oh, this woman going down. She going to jail. All right, so she going to jail, bro. Okay, this woman involved in a lot of bullshit, bro. She literally, by day, I'm hearing this woman is like a property manager or some shit like that, or she talked to property managers. Maybe she just had she could have been a madam. She could have had a bunch of different, she could have been the one that most of these people in these organizations go to get their sex fix and get their people at these parties. And she could have been connected to a whole bunch of stuff. And she could have just been connected to a property manager of yours. Or, like I said, she could have been a probate lawyer as well with this Queen of Swords. But she did that by day. By night, she was on some whole other shit. Sheesh. All right. She going down. Definitely with the Rico. Because she would get these money from these people and then pay these folks. She was pimping folks out. She definitely going down. Give me someone this Emperor energy who thought they was going to be able to steal the collective money with his sorry ass. Who is this Emperor? This father figure out here who thought he was going to get away scot-free. Somebody man could be Scott. Not Mr. King of Pentacles. What's going to happen to him? Not him trying to move off the common waters to use his passport and get the fuck out the country. Not him. Some of y'all, he did have success and he ended up outside of this country, but he cannot escape what he been conjuring up. Do y'all see how this devil put a crown up here? He did some sort of satanic worship or some sort of devil worship or some sort of sacrifice in order to get this crown, and he think he okay because he done left the country. But baby, I heard the devil can reach all four corners of the earth, and that's the truth. What the hell? This man is getting tortured. He's running away from this conflict. But he's tortured, like mentally tortured. He might be the one that might end up committing suicide, bro. But he got his eyes on you right now. Like, this man don't want to go down in history for being a dirty bastard that he was, that he's willing to take his own life so that he don't have to live up to this. Some of y'all, like I said, he might have actually found a way out of town, or he think he gonna get out of town. Oh, this reminded me of the reading that I did. Well, whoever this person is, they thought that they were going to be able to make it out of town, or they thought they was going to be able to escape this shit, and they may actually outrun it and escape it, but they can't escape their guilt. They can't escape the pact that they made with this demon energy. They can't escape. I'm hearing over international waters. They still gonna get arrested wherever they go. I did do a reading a while back. I'm trying to think of the title, but the title had something to do, if y'all scroll through it, the title had something to do with he might escape. He might get away, but he can't help that he's like, there's receipts tied to him in having something to do with all of this shit, being like someone who funded all of this shit. Yeah, he left his, man, gone the fuck on. He left his home and ran away. He might have been able to get away from the raid. Whatever raid that was coming to this house in this neighborhood, he might have been able to get away from that shit, but he's not able to get away from everything. He is about to leave this country, okay, from being wealthy and have to go stay somewhere else and be piss pot poor. I'm telling you, spiritually, he's not. I'm telling you, he's gonna be sick as hell on the side of the road, piss pot poor, begging for change, trying to sell dick behind trash cans. This man's whole life is changing from private jets to private meetings behind the dumpsters, behind restaurants. Like, this man he's finna go down. A lot of conflict. Oh, he about to go down. He can run but he can't hide is what I'm hearing. Oh, child. Yeah, heavy on the conflict. Shit. All right, y'all. This is it. This is all, my loves. Like I said, if you want to hear more about this masculine energy, whoever he is, you can go scroll down to that reading where I think it's gonna say he's gonna escape the raid, but he can't escape the receipts. I'm pretty sure that's the gist of what the title say, okay? So y'all go ahead and check that out. I'm gonna close this out, get this off my table. Yeah, and we'll move on to another. So meet me in the next one.